Best known for her country pop music, Carrie Underwood is a singer, songwriter, and producer. She rose to stardom after winning the American TV show American Idol and becoming the fastest-selling female country artist with her debut album release. Selling over 70 million records worldwide, she is the sixth highest certified female artist, whilst in her own genre she reigns the second highest certified country artist and the highest certified female country artist in history. Her career has seen remarkable success, securing multiple awards and recognition as a female country artist. Born on the 10th of March 1983, she was raised with her two sisters on her parents' farm in Muskogee, Oklahoma. She has expressed the happiness of her childhood, living freely out in the countryside with her siblings, often found playing outside or singing. It was throughout her childhood that she found her voice as she performed at local events and often sang at her local church. When she was 14 years old, a visit to Nashville was arranged for her to audition for Capitol Records, but the session was later cancelled. Underwood decided that perhaps a career in music was only a dream, and instead she made plans for a future in journalism, attending Northeastern State University in Oklahoma. It was at this period in her life that she auditioned for season 4 of American Idol, a decision that would dramatically transform her life. After her American Idol win in 2005, Underwood began her journey as a country artist. This led to a recording contract that supported her debut album, Some Hearts, which soon became multi-platinum. The first single release was Inside Your Heaven, introduced to the world on June 14, 2005. This is the only song by a solo country artist in the 2000s decade to ever peak at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Breaking Billboard chart history, Underwood became the first country music artist ever to debut at #1 in the Hot 100. Selling nearly 1 million copies, the song was certified gold and double platinum. Later that year, she released her first album, Some Hearts, reaching #1 on the Billboard Top Country Albums and sitting at #2 on the Billboard 200. Notably, it became the best-selling solo female debut album in country history. Not only did it reach major success in this genre, but it was also the best-selling album of all genres in the US. Her second single, Jesus Take the Wheel, only cemented her success further, receiving critical acclaim that won her Best Female Country Vocal Performance and Best New Artist at the Grammys. In addition to this, the single also won Single of the Year at the ACM and CMA Awards. Contrasting single, Before He Cheats, a grittier, fierce song about a cheating ex-boyfriend, received as much success as her previous softer ballads. This won her a third Grammy, her second award for Best Female Country Vocal Performance, and was awarded Single of the Year by CMA in 2007. Her second album, Carnival Ride, was released the same year and continued to receive high praise with multiple #1 country hits. At the age of 26, she was introduced by Garth Brooks to the Grand Ole Opry, a weekly American country music stage concert hosted in Nashville, which made her the youngest member. Underwood continued to win several awards, gaining her fourth Grammy in 3 years with her song Last Name, again for Best Female Country Vocal Performance. She would go on to win 7 Grammys in the first decade of her career, and she released her third studio album, Play On, resulting in 3 more top hits, Temporary Home, Cowboy Casanova, and Undo It, before following this success with her fourth album, Blown Away, consistently topping the charts. Although she is primarily known for her talented country music and country pop, over the years she has crossed genres, appearing in live performances with acts such as Beyoncé and Rihanna, or Steven Tyler and Tony Bennett. Amongst her unexpected appearances, she has also sung with her similarly styled colleagues and idols, such as Miranda Lambert and Willie Nelson. And vocally, she is a soprano and is recognized for her ability to hold long notes and effortless vibrato techniques. Her falsetto range is light and often contrasted with a smooth head voice. Her lower range is huskier, whilst her middle register is her greatest strength. The variety in her range allows her to make the most of her performance delivery, where one song may require something delicate and sweet, and another might need something more fiery and guttural. A decade later into Underwood's career, she released her album, Greatest Hits, Decade #1 in 2014. A reflection on the momentous success of her 10 years in music, it was a double album release, comprising every single from her previous 4 albums from her first decade in the industry. In addition to the tracks, 2 new songs, Little Toy Guns and Something in the Water, were added to the album. Much like her other releases, the collection of singles obtained further success, peaking at #1 on the top country album charts. She also reached #4 on Billboard 200 before it became the largest selling greatest hits album for 2015. On top of this, it was certified platinum. And over the next period of her career, she released 2 more albums, Storyteller and Cry Pretty. She made the decision to move away from her record label Arista, who she had worked with for 12 years, and instead signed to Universal Music Group's Capitol Records Nashville. In 2017, she was inducted into the Oklahoma Hall of Fame, something which Underwood gratefully accepted, as she has expressed her pride in being born and raised in Oklahoma, a place that she says shaped her into the person she has become. Later that year, she fell, injuring herself badly. It was therefore a few months before she would return to the stage as she recovered. Her comeback appearance was in April 2018 at the ACM Awards, where she performed her song Cry Pretty from her 6th studio album of the same title. Throughout her music, and indeed the foundation of all country music, is the theme of storytelling. Whether narrating from the viewpoint of a child with arguing parents, to girl power anthems, cheating boyfriends, and her occasional nod to faith, each song has a story that entices her listeners. This plays an important part in her music, allowing her audience to connect with many different elements of her music. Her sound diversifies between straightforward country pop to country rock, picking the music and stories wisely to create the perfect fit. This storytelling is brought to her live shows with theatrical stage presence and powerful vocal performances. At only 38 years old, it is evident Underwood still has a long career in music ahead of her. Alongside her music releases, she has also written her debut book and made TV appearances. Her most recent album release, My Savior, explores a whole new genre of gospel music. And despite the current genre change, she will continue to inspire upcoming generations of country music. You can check out the Carrie of Spotify to listen to the original tracks of the artist. It's a curated playlist with the most popular songs.